Hi, hello everyone. I just wanted to make a closing video on C# and WebGPU series, where we went over 25 videos and then we covered a lot of stuff there. So just quick recap, we covered C#, right? C#, it's a language, right? But we also had to cover like lower level C# in order to use .NET bindings, which is probably a bit unusual, but hopefully you got the hang of it. It's not too hard, you just kind of have to be careful with the pointers. Basically, it acts like C++ at that point. Then regarding graphics and WebGPU itself, it's very modern API, similar to Metal, DirectX 12 or Vulkan, although a bit easier than DirectX 12 and Vulkan, that's for sure, because a lot less micromanagement. Anyway, hopefully you like that part. What I wanted to cover there is debuggers. Use them. Learn to use debuggers. I cannot stress this enough. Like doing graphics without debuggers, it's not worth it. You're going to have so much troubles. So we covered render docs there. Maybe I showcased Insight from NVIDIA. I'm not sure anymore, but like you can also use Xcode for the Metal, right? And with WebGPU, right, you're either debugging Metal, Vulkan, or DirectX 12. But anyway, you should learn to use it regardless. And then the AMD really has good tools as well. And as far as I know, in Intel as well, and they have like dedicated GPUs now. So it's also a very good option to learn if you ever want to buy their GPU. But anyway, we covered that. Then we also covered terrain generation, some terrain tools. So we basically just generated height map and then some split map to cover our terrain, which I guess you enjoyed it. It's always good like to have something that player can walk on and interact with. We also covered physics engine, not too much into details, just like basic setup, and then you can continue from there. It was bullet, but also like popular open source options or more free options are I guess physics from NVIDIA, and then the new kid on the block is Bolt, which was used in Horizon Forbidden West. Then we also covered billboards for the graphics. I just kind of wanted this game to have this retro feel, I guess. So that's why I went with it. It's something in style of like Doom, original Doom, maybe like Wolfenstein, the kind of game from that era. But it's also used in more modern games. So modern. I was playing Half-Life 2 recently. That's an example of a modern game. But anyway, it was kind of fun. Like I never noticed it before. Like I played it years and years ago. Now I'm playing it and I'm just looking at the grass. Okay, these are billboards. So, grass is always rotated towards me. So yeah, those are billboards. But also like there is in more modern games. Like for example, Bolgan, which is this Warhammer like it's game set in Warhammer universe, but anyway, that's not important. It's a boom shoot, right? They're giving a revival, so that's one example. The other is Produce, very good game. Some other games as well are there, which are very good. Then, yeah, that's what we covered. I guess from here you can continue with maybe lights, shadows, stuff like that. Plenty of to cover there. Only thing that I regret is now that I think of it, we never covered compute shaders, but we could use them. I might do add-on series on how to do MIP maps with WebGPU because that's very important. Like because in OpenGL you just say something like generate MIP map and you're done. With WebGPU you actually have to create MIP map textures yourself. So this is where computer shaders are very good. So we could try that at one point. I'll just try to create some series. And then also I just wanted to announce next series, which is going to be DirectX 11 or DirectX 11 better. And we're going to do it with C++. So not too much surprise there. I didn't use C# because in C++ DirectX 11 is a bit unusual because it's used as COM objects. So I guess it will be good to like try to cover it, and then you can try to do it with C# or any other language that has bindings for it. COM objects are this old binary format which exposes C++ interface. I don't know what it is even. I haven't used it that much except for C++. Once you get hang of it, it's easy to use. And then in this series, I might cover some physics with box 2D as well. I'm planning for 2D game because I want to cover more of the stuff on the side. It's not just graphics, like for example sound. We didn't do it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm planning to do next. So hopefully you enjoyed that series as well. Because I think like the DirectX 11 is or DirectX 11, it's a pretty good step if you know OpenGL, and then you're trying to transition to more modern like APIs, because it's kind of there. It's similar to OpenGL in how you assemble the render pipeline, but also has a lot of stuff that's also kind of similar to more modern APIs. Like for example, compiling shaders, right? You cannot do it in OpenGL. You just like pass text, but here at least you can pre-compile shaders, right? There's stuff like that, but also APIs. It's it like mid-step between the two, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you like this whole C# series with WebGPU, and if you like it, maybe like, leave a comment, and until next time.